The Virgo Solar Fire Ritual. Processional and Alleluia. We gather at a holy time, a time propitious to invoke the cosmic Lord of Mother Love in form. She, the goddess of the past systemic, she, the goddess of a better time to come, when matter will respond in fullness to the will of Father Spirit, when Christ the Son will blaze in glory, full embodied by the Holy Mother of the form. Though life in essence be none else but spirit, the cosmic play necessitates the form. Great the problem of the cosmic form, real yet all unreal. Unreal, yet as real as even that which is the source of all. Freedom is in spirit, yet freedom there can never be for one who fails to solve at last the mystery of form. Some love the form, some hate the form, but neither knows to be the form, while being that which form can never fully be. Throughout the span of every cosmos, consciousness must reckon with the form. From earliest days until the last ascension to the heights, the form presents the opposition to the living spirit. At each cosmic level must the problem find appropriate solution. For tiny man, throughout the eons wherein he be known as man, great deities, connected to the ways of form, provide for him the testing and eventual solution. The planet Earth, a deity, is one of these. The Virgin Mother Virgo, one as well. And the greatest stellar cluster in our local cosmosphere, the Pleiades, is foremost in sustaining the life of the form. Yet other higher deities of form must sure exist as well, for nowhere in our cosmos can the problem be evaded. Deep and dark the mystery of form, yet great the opportunity for one who, facing form, knows that he faces but the self of selves, out-pictured and revealed through limitation. The mystery of form is solved eternally, and will be solved as ever, again and yet again. Great indeed, the mystery of form. We gather now within the stream of solar fire, streaming from the constellation Virgo, the mother of the form, for life within the bounds of Him of whom naught may be said. We gather thus to reckon with the problem of the form, and its solution through the veiled and hidden Christ. Through our solar logos blue pass all the rays of all the heavenly 12. Thus solarized these rays become, adapted for our better use upon this fragile earth. But from Virgo, most of all from Virgo, pours for now the fire of love wisdom, the fire of heart, the fire of soul, the fire that warms the nascent Christ to life within all hearts. Thus Virgo serves a dual role, perhaps in fact a triple role, animating active form, animating love in form, and animating at some point the Father Spirit in the form. In silent veneration, let us all revere the Mother Goddess of the 12, she who gives embodiment to ideation in the mind of Him of whom naught may be said. Let us honor Virgo, custodian of Mother Force. Invocation of the 2nd and 6th rays. Through the constellation Virgo, the mother of the sacred 12, pass 2 rays upon the line of love, the 2nd and the 6th. The 2nd of the 7 is one who shelters, guards, and long preserves the nascent Christ within the womb of time, who patiently, attentively holds vigil o'er the process of gestation, cherishing with mother love the inner growth of glory, till the day of full emergence dawn within the flow of time, and the sun be born at last in radiant beauty. And then the faithful 6th, the ray of utter consecration and of ceaseless pure devotion, stirring loyalty unswerving throughout the passing eons, giving all in perfect sacrifice, but for a single sacred, hallowed purpose, the emergence of the sun. Since Virgo is the 6th within the 12-fold crown, Ray the 6th is potent in this sign, empowering the mother to withstand the test of time, to pass the lingering ages in unbroken concentration, intent upon the nurturance of slowly growing radiance, the radiance of the radiant child, the glorious Christ she holds. We stand within this dual stream of love supremely patient and of nurturing devotion, rays of loving quality within a sign expressive of the complex modes of form. If ever love be born in matter, Virgo holds the key. Let us breathe within our aura the indigo blue of Ray the Second, most potently expressive in this sign. Then with an Om direct it towards its healing mission on the earth. Let us breathe within our aura the silvery rose of Ray the Sixth, then with an Om direct it towards its healing mission on the earth. In concert with the love of God, we see these rays, the blue and rose, pass through the constellation Virgo, goddess of the love of God in form, thence passing to our home, the earth, who suffers, long awaiting its assured upliftment into lighted, sacred life. At this time of monthly invocation, we focus our attention on the common cross of heaven, the cross of mutability, related most to matter and the long protracted process of refinement of the form. This the cross of dense illusion, of consciousness entangled in the snares of objectivity, forgetful of the knower of the form. This the cross as well of pained contrition, of satiation with the ways of ignorance, of turning from the obvious in search of greater depth. Experience on this cross results in knowing that all objects are at root derived from fertile ideation of the spirit. Upon this cross, intelligence long spent on comprehending dense illusion, at length is redirected towards a liberation from engrossment with the ways of form. Intelligence gives way to love, and common mutability to fixity upon the cross of soul. Four signs are found upon this third, and yet the first of crosses three. The cross of man confined within the realm of mother matter. But at this time the Virgin is most potent of the four. Thus let us focus mind and heart upon the puissant Goddess Mother, who sustains the form through which all planetary and systemic lives express their quality. We focus our attention on the Mother constellation and on three cycling deities who carry out her will. The first a lord intelligent and versatile, keen to know all ways and means, bright Mercury, as messenger of Virgo, fastens mind upon the active form, so all the modes of matter may be recognized and understood. Dense matter was conditioned in the solar system antedating ours. Its patterning derives from ancient laws. Material intelligence, not love, its guiding force. Yet love must work through matter, and intelligence must one day bow unto the law attractive. Mercury, at home in mind or in the Buddhic realms of fusion, serves to join the two, the better to fulfill the will of God the Son, ruler of our system based on love. The second planetary lord is dead to life, though veils two gods who carry life unto form. The moon rules Virgo as a blind for planetary forces of great moment. The moon veils Vulcan, bending matter to its lighted, all-compulsive will. The moon veils Neptune, rendering the form translucent to the light of Christ. Symbol of the realm wherein the inner solar Lord must reign and shine and banish all obscurity, the moon can come to symbolize the transmutative purity of form subservient to the inner light, of form subservient to the inner love. The ancient moon rules Virgo, a truer mother far of form than e'er the lifeless moon could hope to be. The third and highest of the ruling planetary lords is one at first not commonly related to the ancient goddess mother. Jupiter, the lord of consummation, is, in early days, ill-placed within the influence of this sign. For the processes of form restrict the glory all-expansive of the largest of the planetary lords. But when a lengthy span of time has run its destined course, and God as love attains his throne as ruler over matter, Jupiter reveals the hidden Christ, for long absconded in the depths of form, raising love to revelation and the form to exaltation of a rare and unsuspected kind. Jupiter blends two with three, love with form, economy attraction fused as one. Christ redeems the veiling, cloaking goddess of the form. Jupiter, uplifting, raises mind into the heart. Let us focus on the ever-patient love of God, expressing through the Virgin Mother, flowing through the planets whom she schools. Let us know the serving love which must at length redeem all matter and the form. Together, in the center of all love I stand, and from that center I, the soul, will outward move. From that center I, the one who serves, will work. May the love of the divine self be shed abroad in my heart, through my group, and throughout the world. Let us focus on the firm intent that all who breathe may one day serve as agents of the love of God. Together and as one, we step within the aura of the goddess most expressive at this time of godly love. We place ourselves within that love and know that we, as well, must loving serve. In union with the potent force of Mother Love Divine, we pledge to love and lift the form, so that Christ the Lord may find his place within the chastened heart. We pledge to know, not only feel, the ways that matter may be raised to purity, and rendered ready to receive the gift of radiant love and light. We pledge to serve the union of the opposites, the light and dark, whose marriage will fulfill the present will of God, our planetary Lord. When Virgo has her way with us, our Mother Earth will sacred be, for love and mind will then express as one. Let us seek to fathom now the mystery of birth, the origin of time and space, our universe, the world. What is that from which all things arise? The source that we call that is the primeval Mother, surely. What may be the nature of the darkened Mother of all living forms, ever hidden fast from every prying mortal eye? Far greater than the constellation Virgo is the Mother of the world, Mother of Prakriti. Greater far the all-receptive Mother Darkness birthing sons of Father Spirit forth into the light of day. Can any cosmic being say, "Lo, I have seen the Mother"? Can any cosmic being say, "Lo, I have seen my Mother Source"? All things objective are but her reflection, not herself. Sons of light arisen in the matrix, sons of light emergent from obscurity profound. Thus all we see is born of Mother, yet is not the Mother Force herself. Only Father knows the Mother, only Father sees the Mother, and seeing her but sees himself entire. Father, Mother, Spirit, Matter, sight-born dual unities. The seeings in the universe are many, though seeings of a lesser kind than that first sight which changed the Father into Mother, even as it changed the Father not at all. All lesser seeings are but sons of Mother Substance, sun-like replicas of Father Mother, born through him of her who, in abstraction unrevealed, endures the term of cosmic day. Yet, hidden though she be, countless are the wonders she brings forth as sons of light. Let us honor Mother, the womb of time and space.
Awakening from
Meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder on the mother source. Matter, yet no matter of a kind that we can know. Objective to the sight of God, yet hidden in the darkness of abstraction to all mortal eyes, save one. Let us ponder on the nature of the Mother, who alone is matrix of that all-engulfing seeming called our world. Though Mother dwell in purity of darkness, the cosmos is the Mother come to light through God her only Son. Inside out the Mother turns, divulging all of plenitude implanted by the seeing of the Father Spirit of the cosmic heavens. Father sees, and seeing, sees himself as Mother. Father sees, within the Mother's self he sees, and seeing, sees himself as Son. And thus by sight the cosmic procreation issues forth. The Son turned Father sees himself as second Mother. Thereupon, in seeing self as less, creates through sight another lesser Son. The seen as seer sees again another seen, who later seer must become. This is emanation, the law of psycho-spiritual descent, down and down through lessening of sight, until at last the world we know presents itself to sight so veiled that higher light is fast concealed. Thus Father-Mother veils itself each time a sun is seen. Thus is all we think we know as real produced. Thus it is that which we call matter comes to reign, as queen within the consciousness which once knew God.
Down the stream descending, down, 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 through emanation wending, down, 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 the rain
meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder on what matter means to us. Can we fathom the great subtlety of Maya? Do we realize each content of the consciousness as naught but Mother Maya? Can we apprehend illusion, the universal one in whom perforce we live and move and have our seeming being? Let us ponder deeply. Perhaps the birth of all the worlds begins in joy sublime. Perhaps becoming is an act of bliss. Here below, the interplay divine, creating seamless archetypal worlds, has long been lost to sight. Yea, nearly all the light and love and life of God is hidden from the eyes of shrouded beings lowly placed upon the ladder of the light, at many times removed from source, minute within the chain of emanation, ramified into the veiled depths of time and space. Our source of consolation lies in this, that now, above, defiant of all seeming, we breathe in bliss the one and only life we are. But here below, our breath is stifled in the darkened veils of Mother Maya. Breath is life, but here below we live not. Thus, here below we breathe not. Smothered by the rain of Mother Matter, smothered and enshrouded by the Mother of the Form.
Breathless, 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 in the veils of Mother, enfolded in
Meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder on the meaning of the breath of life, the sameness of the breath and of life. Can we find the secret breath of life within this darkened world of illusion? Confronted by illusion, can we breathe and be the one? Let us ponder deeply. The mind of man can pierce the veils when once that mind awakens to the light. Those who serve the Queen of Darkness have not learned to think their way into the light of day. Each lower emanation of the One must find at length a path of disengagement, a lighted path of sight whereby the workings of the Mother may be seen. This seeing is the province of the mind, which studies deep the modes of form, so that the ways of veiling may be known, so that the obscurative blinds may be transloosed by questing consciousness, and higher light be seen within the veils. The human mind, at first a cruel master, forcing gross involvement and preoccupation with the form, becomes instead a willing servant of attenuation, wearing thin the blinding veils, bringing freedom only sight can bring. Form, no more a prison, is now understood as vital to God's purpose. Form is seen as revelation of the ideation of the ever-fertile Father-Mother. But first the mind engrossed must change, awakening to love of liberation. The mind which served the mother of illusion must untie the threads which bind the knower to a life unknowing. The solar mind, the mother's son to be, must rise, awakened from its sleep, and liberate the consciousness from Maya. Still further must it liberate the goddess Maya from her very self.
The mind awakens, I need not be a tethered, blinded slave. The mind awakens, I need not languish in this darkened grave. For I can think and I can see the puzzle of what came to be. For I can think and I can know the cause of all that made it so. My knowledge of the mind awakens, I need not wander in the gloom of night. The mind awakens, through thinking I have gained the gift of sight. For I can think and I can see the puzzle of what came to be. For I can think and I can know the cause of all that made it so. The mind awakens, the mind awakens, awakening the power to discern the hidden plan. The mind awakens, the mind awakens, awakening ability to learn the pedigree of man. The mind awakens, the mind awakens, my knowledge of the veiling, shrouding mother grows. The mind awakens, the mind awakens, for through my focused mind I now unveil the ways of form. I unveil through intelligence a labyrinthine ways of form. The mind awakens, the mind awakens, the mind awakens, the mind awakens, the mind awakens.
Meditation. Let us contemplate the value of the mind as means of liberation from the blinding snares of veiling matter. How do we use the mind to see the light within the form? How could we use the mind to free the consciousness from object, while still valuing the object as expression of God's hidden ideation? How may we awaken through the right use of the penetrating mind? Let us ponder. The power of growing mind reveals o'er eons what the mind of God conceived when first the universal day began. Slowly a design intended by the great within is dimly seen. Slowly good from bad is known, and ugliness is seen for what it is against the beauty of God's plan, the beauty of God's great ideal, the beauty of God's archetypal forms. in contrast to the poor approximations which benighted creativity brings forth. The concept of perfection looms before the growing mind of man. Perfection all-inspiring, perfection as a torture to the heightened sensibility entirely dissatisfied with less. The template of God's beauty dimly seen, the knowing man now strives to build a perfect likeness of God's perfect forms. As ages pass, the skill to do so grows. As eons pass, more perfect forms appear. The forms of Mother Maya are all perfectly conceived within her womb of Mother Mind. Mind-born are her perfect forms. Ours, the painful, lengthy task to render them objective in this gross, deluding world of lower form, that her perfection may be ours, and beauty reign below as now above. Meditation. In meditation deep, let us contrast merely good from perfect. Let us see the form of this our human life. how may we perfect in beauty that which we create? Perfect this gross apparency, through which the sound and light we are upon the subtle inner planes seeks formal visibility. Let us ponder the perfecting of ourselves. Let us ponder the perfecting of the world. The world of visibility is meant to be a world of rarest beauty. From time to time, this joyous truth is seen. The mere ephemerality of ugly imperfection is regarded with indifference, and faith in Father-Mother God's design arises in the heart and mind. God is will and God is love, but God is creativity as well. The highest of creators think in light. The lowest, their reflections, though self-conscious, work in darkness. Thus, of course, the forms emergent from these darkened lesser ones will not reflect as yet the radiant beauty of the grand design. Yet in time this will be so, for Mother will persist until the seed of ideation, once implanted by the Father, is unfolded in perfection throughout cosmos. From the highest to the lowest, from the realms where spirit is to the realms where matter reigns, the universal fixed design will manifest. This the Mother's cosmic task, final consummation, purposed beauty.
Must one day unfold. in beauty
meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder on the beauty of the firm and fixed design. Let us ponder on emergent forms of beauty in nature, in humanity, throughout the starry heavens, in all dimensionality. Let us ponder on the beauty which the ancient mother both becomes and builds. Though forms of Mother Maya may be known in all their beauty, there comes a time in space when form alone will not suffice the rising spirit. Relative perfection in a clarifying world of form is good, but not the very best. Better still awaits the inward turning Son of God, who with eagerness determines to unveil his solar source. Seductive is the beauty of the mother if allowed to supersede the latent beauty of her Son. A parting of the ways confronts the consciousness of questing man. Consciousness and object, inextricably intertwined, must be divided from each other for a time. So consciousness of consciousness may take the place of consciousness of form. Thus God the Son in every man must rise and leave his mother, at first to find himself, and at length to find the Father, the ideating Father of his spirit. Though entrancing be her beauty, mother love alone is of the past. Thus let the one of spirit courage leave the ancient goddess, and for a time depart to find the Christ. Let the Son depart in joy, despite the rending and the searing pain.
Goddess of the ancient bygone days, sweet goddess of the love and lore of form, ancient goddess of the bright Davic ways, we must leave thee, we must leave thee
meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder our attachment to the Mother. Subtle this attachment, and elusive, perhaps but barely seen. Let us find it none the less. Are we willing to be free? Will we willingly depart the Mother Goddess? Let us ponder on our courage thus to do. Having once decided to depart the ancient mother force, the beauty of the loving Son becomes the major theme of life. Each Son of God must cultivate the Son of God within the heart. The seed of Christ must grow within the mother aspect, grow within the form. The life of each disciple must become a consecration to the cultivation of the Christ, a dedication to the waxing light and love within. The seed, though strong within the mother's Son, must still be found and cherished over time. The mother, long the jealous mistress of the mind, must be rejected for a time in space. She, the second, must become the third, and swiftly relegate her place to one who seems a greater than herself, though all are really one and all divine, and none is truly greater than the rest. In the mother grows the sacred seed. In the heart of man there grows the Christ. Let that growth proceed apace, that man may leave the mother, and ne'er return to her until a Christ he has become.
There is a seed, there is a seed, a seed of the hidden
seed of the hidden Christ, a seed for ages planted since the dawning breath of time, by God the Father granted, for a destiny sublime. The hidden Christ is growing, growing, growing. The hidden Christ is growing in the mother of the world. There is a seed. There is a seed. The seed of the hidden Christ. The seed of the Christ to be revealed. The seed of the only Son of God, the seed of the hidden Christ.
Meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder on the seed of Christhood growing in our hearts. Let us ponder on the swelling love which would embrace the world. What must we do to nurture well the growth? And if the Christ be full grown in our hearts and minds, what must we do to nurture his arising in the hearts and minds of those who love the Mother more than they love him? Let us ponder deeply. The Son of God, arising in the heart and mind of man, requires special cultivation special circumstance. The radiant sun of solar fire is fed alone by fire. Purity is needed, for purity is born of fire. Purity and fire are surely one. Loving is the mother, dedicated to her son, but love and sweetness never will suffice to bring the growing son to manhood. Through fire he will arise, through fire take his stand. The fire of God must purify the mother of the form. Release her hold upon him. Release him from her lunar life. The fire of God must purify the form.
May come to birth, I must purify the form, so that Christ may walk the earth. I must purify the
meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder on the fire divine which burns within the heart. Is it of a power sufficient to contain the lower fires of form? Can the rising fire of love consume the fires of the cross of Mother Matter? Let us know the nature of our burning. Burn we will, but how? This we must decide. Let us ponder deeply. Within each Son of God, whether human son or planet sun, or solar sun or cosmic sun, the hour of birth arrives. For some the Christ of love must yet be born within their hearts. For other some, that birth came long ago. But always Christ is being born in systems great and small. Those within whose hearts the Christ now burns full grown must help to bring the Christ to birth within the hearts of all the little ones, who know not yet the loving beauty of the Son who seeks to live within their hearts. And what of Christ, the universal Son? Upon the highest plains of cosmos, there he reigns supreme. But when will he be Son and King below? Only when for all of cosmos Mother Maya births the cosmic Christ. For that birth, in this our cosmos, such a time has not arrived. But here below, each birthing of a Son of God, within each form, however small, contributes to that day of universal love, when Christ will reign in cosmos. In expectation of that day, let us sing the beauty of the birthing of the Christ.
The hour has come, the solemn hour, the mother's long awaited hour, awaited since her union with the Spirit of the heavens. Thus long awaited since the dawn of time. This is waits until the blessed hour of birth. The hour has come, the solemn hour, the mother's long-awaited hour, the hour of the birthing of the Christ, the hour of the birthing of the Christ.
Meditation. In solemnity profound, let us ponder on the beauty which shines forth whenever Christ is born in love within a heart. The joy of Christ is service, and as he grows within the heart of man, man gladly serves. As Christ grows within a planetary God, that God becomes a sacred sphere, and Christ arising in a solar heart will make that shining solar sun a sun of cosmic love, a serving dragon of the ancient sacred cosmic wisdom. Service is the joy of life. Service bursts the heart in flames of love. Service is the key to our redemption, salvation of the great and small. The mother births the son who, then, through service, lifts her to the heights which she alone could not attain. She served in humble cherishing the growing seed throughout the darkened years. She served in giving birth when once the destined hour arrived. She served, protecting love within the form, nurturing the Christ until full grown. And having served the Christ, hers the karma to be served by him who for so long she served. All is just within all cosmic worlds, just at length, though seeming say, not so. Let all who feel the Christ within seize every opportunity to serve the mother of the Christ. In service for the sake of Christ, we serve his worthy mother Maya, mother of the world.
for the sake of duty, of duty, of duty. I serve for the sake of beauty, with heart of flame I serve. I serve for the sake of kindness, of kindness, of kindness. I serve to banish blindness, with heart of flame I serve. I serve for the joy of serving, of serving, of serving. I serve with faith unswerving, with heart of flame I serve. I serve for the love of loving, I serve for the love of giving, I serve for the love of living, I serve the rising human race. With heart of flame I serve. I serve because I love the Lord. I love Him, I love Him. I serve because I love the Lord. I serve because I love.
Meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder on the nature true of service. How do we serve? Whom do we serve? Why do we serve? Do we know within our hearts the joys of service? Thus do we truly know our Lord, the Christ? Let us answer in all truth. Who is the soul full grown in Christ? Who is the one completed in the fullness of Christ love? Who is the saving benefactor of the struggling human race? Christ is born, Christ matures, and at length the Christ achieves dominion full within the heart. Then love o'erflows the tiny bounds of form. Then love pours forth throughout the realm of space. Then hearts aflame sing out the love of service, love of being, love of love, the all-consuming love whose name is God. Can there be a greater joy than loving love in fullness? Can there be a greater joy than living in the fullness of a Christ who reigns supreme supreme within the heart? Meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder on the full and flowing selfless love we sometimes feel. Christ is born within our hearts. Christ is surely growing. What would it take to give him full dominion o'er the seat of love, the heart. Let us ponder deeply. The Father is the Mother is the Christ. All three are one, a mystery profound. In time we differentiate to clarify the process of unfoldment so that mind can comprehend. But high upon the highest planes of cosmos, time, as time we know, reigns not, and space is something other than our highest thought conceives. There Mother, Father, Son are one, and we in them are one as well. No, we as them are one as well. Is matter any other than the spirit? Can spirit cloven be from sight of self, cloven from the mother? Can Son be any other than the two who rayed him forth? The three are one, the one is three, life, the Holy Trinity. Life, the one alone.
Three seeing one, the seeing one. God within the bond that relates the two, in the seeing, God within the seeing, God within the Son. God as three in one in three, God the Holy Trinity.
I am the mother and the child. I God, I matter am. I am the mother and the child. I God, I matter am.
I, Father, Mother am. I, subject, object am. I, the seeing Son.
I, the self-sight of the Father in the Mother
Meditation. Let us meditate in silence on the mystery of cosmos, the mystery which makes of every one a three, of every three a one. In silence let us ponder on the Father, Mother, Son. Fathomlessly deep, the cyclic mystery of cosmos, the one as two, the one as three, the three as two, as one. Electric is the secret of the seer and the seen. Electric is the secret of the seeing which unites the two. We, the one, are born into a dual, triple realm. Cosmic man and cosmic angel represent the two. The cosmic Son of God completes the three. And all the cosmic drama of our suffering, and all the cosmic drama which in resolution brings rejoicing, plays upon the abstract stage of number, 1 and 2 and 3. Mother Angel, Father God, Son of Love the Christ. Can there be a cosmos without these? Let us sing the angel Mother. Let us sing of God the Father. Let us sing the shining, radiant Sun.
Is the mother of all angels, the mother of the shining ones, the shining David Christ. Hail to the mother of the God the Son.
Meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder on the mystery of cosmos. Let us ponder on the one and only family, the first and last, within which one and all are surely Father, Mother, Son. Let us ponder on our intimate, inseparable relations in the threefold unitary spirit. Mysteries profound surround us. Mysteries profound unite us. A mystery of mysteries we are. For man, where now he stands, the greatest of all mysteries is love. Many are the mysteries which humble man as man can never know, but love he can, at least in part. The cosmic time has come when man can know at least in part the sacred mystery of love. Humanity has birthed a Christ. Maitreya has come forth, and promised to the brothers whom he loves identity with one who is the solar God of love. If only man, who hates so well, will learn instead to love with deepest heart. Maitreya came to grow the Christ within the human heart, the glory of the hidden Christ within each throbbing human heart. The glory within each of us is surely deeply real. The promise of the consummation promised by the King of Kings, the Savior Teacher of Maitreya Christ. Let us sing the glory of the Christ within each heart.
Christ in you, the hope of glory. Christ in you, the hope of glory. Within your heart is rising, rising, rising. Within your heart is rising the flame of Christ the Lord. Alleluia, alleluia. Come, Redeemer of the world. Thine be the glory, Redeemer of the world. Thine be the glory, Redeemer of the world. Christ in you, the hope of glory. Christ in you, the hope of glory. Within your heart is singing.
love is given to us. The Christs of all dimensions have bestowed their hearts entire. So much of love is seated in our flaming heart of hearts, awaiting full release. Shall we not release the flood of love to all in need? Shall we not pour forth the flow of love to one and all? Can humanity, as Son of God, do better than to love? Can each of us, a Son of God, do better than to love? While cosmos lasts, no emanation of the Father, Mother, Son can better do than love with fullest heart. This being so, let none delay, but joining Christ Maitreya, and joining every Christ who e'er has been, thus being Christ, which in the depths of love we surely are, O brothers, sisters, let us love with all our heart. Let there be love. Thus, as wisdom adds to wisdom, we may well and truly say, Christ in all the hope of glory. Together, Christ in all the hope of glory. Let us return to the magical circle of invocation. If anyone has aught to say for the welfare of the group and of the world, this is the time to speak. Let us sound the ancient mantram of the new and dawning age.